Once upon a time, in a dense forest, there lived a fox who had never seen a lion before. One day, while exploring the forest, the fox came across a large and fierce-looking lion. Terrified, the fox ran away as fast as he could, trembling with fear at the sight of the mighty beast. The next day, the fox encountered the lion again. This time he was still scared, but his fear was not as overwhelming as before. He cautiously observed the lion from a distance, his heart pounding a little less than it had the first time. On the third day, the fox met the lion once more. By now, he had become somewhat accustomed to the lion's presence. Instead of running away, the fox boldly approached the lion and began to speak with him as if they were old friends. The lion, amused by the fox's newfound courage, listened to him, and the two even had a pleasant conversation. Moral of the story: caution. One day, as he was wandering through the forest, he saw a lion for the very first time. The fox was terrified. The lion was so big and strong that the fox ran away as fast as his legs could carry him. The next day, the fox saw the lion again. This time, though he was still scared, the fox decided to stay and observe the lion from a safe distance. He noticed that the lion wasn't as scary as he first thought. The lion seemed calm, not at all interested in chasing the fox. On the third day, the fox encountered the lion once more. By now, the fox had become less afraid and decided to approach the lion. He gathered all his courage and walked up to the mighty beast. "Hello, lion," said the fox, trying to sound brave. "I've seen you for a few days now, and I realize you aren't as frightening as I first thought. Maybe we could be friends." The lion looked down at the small fox and smiled. "Hello, fox. I've noticed you too. I appreciate your courage in coming to speak with me. Friendship doesn't depend on size or strength, it's about understanding and kindness." From that day on, the fox and the lion became good friends. They would often walk together through the forest, sharing stories and enjoying each other's company. The fox, with his cleverness, would help the lion with little things, and the lion, with his strength, would protect the fox that cautious, and he liked to stay away from any danger. One day, while wandering through the forest, the fox came across a lion for the very first time. The lion was big and powerful, with a thick mane and a loud roar. The fox was so scared that he quickly ran and hid behind a tree. The next day, the fox saw the lion again. This time, instead of running away, the fox decided to watch the lion from a distance. As he observed the lion, the fox noticed something surprising. The lion wasn't as frightening as he first thought. The lion wasn't chasing the other animals or trying to scare anyone. He was just walking peacefully through the forest. On the third day, the fox was feeling braver. He decided to try something different. Gathering all his courage, the fox walked up to the lion and said, "Hello, lion. I was very scared of you when I first saw you, but now I see that you are not so scary after all. Would you like to be my friend?" The lion looked down at the little fox and smiled. "Hello, fox," he replied. "I would like that very much. I noticed that you were afraid of me, but you were brave to come and talk to me. Friends don't have to be the same size or look the same. What matters is that they care for each other." From that day on, the fox and the lion became the best of friends. They spent their days exploring the forest together. The fox would show the lion secret paths through the woods, and the lion would protect the fox from any danger. They shared food, stories, and fun, proving that true friendship can happen between the most unlikely pairs. The other animals in the forest were amazed by their friendship. They saw that even though the fox was small and the lion was big, they made a perfect team. The fox and the lion showed everyone that being different didn't matter when it came to being good friends. Had always heard that the lion was the king of the jungle and feared by all animals. The fox's heart raced with fear, and he quickly ran away to hide. The next day, the fox's curiosity got the better of him. He returned to the forest, hoping to see the lion again. Sure enough, the lion was in the same spot, lying peacefully under the tree. This time, the fox didn't run. Instead, he stayed hidden, watching the lion closely. The lion didn't seem dangerous at all, just calm and kind. On the third day, the fox decided to be brave. He slowly approached the lion and said, "Hello, Mr. Lion." The lion looked up and saw the little fox standing in front of him. Instead of roaring or scaring the fox away, the lion smiled gently and said, "Hello, little fox. Why aren't you afraid of me anymore?" The fox replied, At first, I was scared because you're so big and strong. But now I see that you are also kind and gentle. Can we be friends?" The lion chuckled warmly and nodded. "Of course, little fox. Friends don't have to be the same size or strength. True friends care for one another." From that day on, the fox and the lion became the best of friends. They would walk together through the forest, the lion teaching the fox about courage and strength, and the fox sharing his clever ideas. Moral of the story: always knew how to stay out of trouble. But he was also very cautious and preferred to keep to himself. One day, as the fox was exploring the forest, he came across a huge lion. The lion had a golden mane and a deep, loud roar. The fox was so frightened by the lion that he quickly hid behind a bush, hoping the lion wouldn't see him. The next day, the fox went out again. As he was walking through the forest, he saw the lion once more. This time, instead of hiding, the fox decided to watch the lion from a distance. The fox noticed that the lion wasn't doing anything scary. He was just calmly walking through the forest. The lion didn't seem interested in chasing or harming anyone. The fox started to feel a little less afraid. On the third day, the fox decided to be brave. He walked up to the lion and said, "Hello, lion. I was very scared of you when I first saw you, but now I see that you are not so scary after all. Would you like to be friends?" The lion looked at the small fox and smiled kindly. "Hello, fox," he replied. "I noticed you were afraid of me, but it was brave of you to come and talk to me. I would be happy to be your friend. Friendship isn't about being the same size or strength, it's about understanding and kindness." From that day on, the fox and the lion became great friends. They spent their days exploring the forest together, sharing stories and helping each other. The fox, with his cleverness, would guide the lion through tricky paths in the forest, and the lion, with his strength, would protect the fox from any danger. The other animals in the forest were amazed by their friendship. They couldn't believe that a small, cautious fox and a big, powerful lion could be such good friends. But the fox and the lion didn't care about their differences. They knew that true friendship is about trust and caring for each other. Wandering through the woods, he came across a mighty lion. The lion was large and powerful, with a golden mane that shone in the sunlight. The fox was very scared. He had never seen such a fierce creature before, and he quickly hid behind a tree. The next day, the fox went out exploring again, and once more he saw the lion. This time, the fox was still nervous but decided to watch the lion from a distance. He noticed that the lion was walking peacefully through the forest, not roaring or chasing any animals. The fox felt a little braver. On the third day, the fox decided to gather all his courage and approach the lion. "Hello, lion," said the fox. "At first, I was really scared of you, but now I see you are not as frightening as I thought. Do you want to be friends?" The lion smiled kindly and replied, "Hello, little fox. I would love to be friends. It's brave of you to come and talk to me. Friendship isn't about who is big or small. It's about being kind and understanding." From that day on, the fox and the lion became the best of friends. They spent their days exploring the forest together. The fox, with his sharp mind, would show the lion the best paths, while the lion, with his strength, would protect the fox from danger. They helped each other and shared their. The story teaches us that true friendship can form between anyone, no matter how different they are. It shows that understanding and kindness are more important than size or strength, and that, despite their differences, the fox and the lion show the other animals that true friendship can grow between even the most unlikely of pairs. Their friendship became a symbol in the Forest of How. The fable teaches that familiarity can diminish fear and that things that seem frightening at first may become less intimidating over time as we get to know them better. It also highlights how perceptions can change with experience.